Okay, so last time on How Not to End the World, we did stuff. Abby, why don't you start with the thing you remember from last time?
So last time, we finally made it to our destination, Bottom Bay. I got given a really spooky message in the bottle by either a deity or a ship captain. It's a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. Anyway, we might have a lead to who my parents are, but it also might just be random information from a bottle. Then we got some drinks, which was
Sounds
fun.
like Thursday night.
We got some drinks, which was fun. And then Dimitri and I snuck pigs into our room.
Only 2 of them were fake.
Only 2.
One of them was real.
One was real, yeah. One was real.
Mr. Pig. Anyway, that's what happened in my books.
Okay. Lysta, what is the thing you remember?
Yes, I totally didn't blow people up with a fireball. That didn't happen.
That didn't happen.
That didn't. No, we
I don't know what
decided
you're
to
talking about. I don't
retcon
remember that at
out
all.
because I was sleepy and forget things that come out
Those
of my
confused in
mouth.
the audience, we might be doing a retcon.
Yeah. We don't know what the wand does yet. It's a beautiful mystery, but it looks interesting.
And it has a fox
It
on
is
it.
in my possession, though.
Yes.
I don't want to retcon my nat 20
Or-
and take you.
Or if we want to do a more minor retcon, it can be, Lysta pointed at the other side of the cavern, and then that was where the fireball went.
I like that better because then we know what it does. And I like knowing what it
We
does.
all still get blown up, but it's less purposeful that way.
Well, no, so the cavern's big enough where the fireball wouldn't hit any of you.
I like that option best.
And then I left a couple days after we got to Bottom Bay and started my journey with Etherin back home to Relenvos. However the fuck you pronounce it.
Gesundheit.
Relenvos.
No, I can't do it. I've been pronouncing it in my head all day. And then, Relenvos. Words.
Relenvos. And I got a spooky, vision in the fireplace during one of our nights. Yeah. Spooky visions.
Spooky visions.
Spooky vision.
Dimitri, what do you remember? Remember, pig is already taken.
Remember, pig is taken.
First thing I remembered from last session was we fought the big megalodon, and I couldn't quite get in its head and didn't really contribute that much, but my friends kind of stepped in to save Lysta when I couldn't. So that worked out. And then we learned, she hit the wall with the big fireball thing, so we learned that some of the items we found in there were pretty special. And then once we got to town, I was super relieved that we actually spent the night, just hanging out at a bar. It just seems like forever since we had gotten to do that. So it was nice. And then afterwards, there was only one bed in the room, so me and Ray are sharing a bed now, and we snuck a pig into the room because we thought it would be funny. But she found something that has to do with maybe her birth certificate or something, and then we found something else in the cave or cavern that might have to do with her family. So we're going to kind of check that stuff out in the next opportunity we get.
Yep.
That's what I remember.
Milo, what is your recollection?
Yeah, after our dangerous encounter with the big old shark, grabbed a couple more of those megalodon shark eggs to preserve and study further. From there, I jumped overboard so we could sneak our friend into town. Had to get Illiseth, the Darkened Whisper, through security, so Milo leapt overboard and beached himself. After procuring rooms at the hotel, or at the inn, for a week for us all, we then met up and had a good time. In the time that followed, Milo explored the town further, met Dr. Crispin, and started to work and develop some other things.
Cool. Piotr, the last word.
Well, I think everybody covered most of the events of the story pretty well. I just remember us getting off the boat, sneaking our money and our goods past the customs people, and just sitting down for a couple brews, having a fun night, and then planning for the next couple weeks of hopefully less people trying to kill us.
Hopefully. Yeah, so let's pick up, let's say a couple days in the future, unless somebody has something they want to do.
Can I ask how many days?
I should bring up my calendar quick.
And have we already done our mundane shopping while in town?
Yeah, you can do any mundane shopping just like in a day. It's not that hard.
Cool.
I have 62 days worth of crafting planned. I have already subtracted the goals. I actually need to send you what I want to be working on, because I need to know what my crafting DC checks are to be able to successfully do that, and if I need to spend more money on materials.
Okay. I will, at the same time, bring up the rules for rough DCs so I can, have that. 482.
That sounds good. Yeah.
So yeah, it is... You arrive on the second jar of the heat, and Lysta, when were you planning on leaving?
Probably like
a couple days.
We have 4 or 5 days into this after staying.
Okay. So we can pick up like either the day Lysta is leaving, or maybe a day before that, or I don't really have anything super specific planned, so. I'll take that as the next interesting thing to happen is probably Lysta leaving.
Yeah, the only change in Dimitri in like the last couple days is that he purchased what looks to be a toolbox of some sorts.
Yeah.
Also, Piotr's going house shopping at some point.
You said he purchases what looks to be a toolbox. I thought you said he looks to be a toolbox, like you called yourself a tool.
No.
And I was like,
Bunch of
whoa!
He purchases something that looks like a small toolbox that he's able to like kind of like sling on his like belt pouch.
You don't just like start acting like a major D-bag.
No.
Just starts acting like Tim the Toolman Taylor.
They don't sell they don't have a watermelon or a mango stand here at this market, so I've been bringing watermelon back instead. That's the big change for me in the last couple days.
It's not as good, but I try not to let you know I feel that way.
On this little thingy, did you roll twice or once?
I rolled
You rolled
twice.
twice.
Yeah, I starred both of them.
Okay.
You should salt your watermelon. As an alchemist, I tell you that it is delicious this way.
I just now imagine Milo.
It absorbs some of the moisture out. You get more of the melon taste.
Milo just
Dimitri
like
cuddles
pulls
and
out
soars.
one of his things on his bandolier, turns it. It's a salt shaker. It's right next to his peppers.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds about right. One of his bandoliers is specifically for food items and poison.
Let's not get those two mixed up.
No, the poison has the green caps. Or was it the blue caps?
Meh. Down the hatch.
He's been building
do
up
it.
resistances to those poisons anyway.
I actually have. It's a feat I took.
Are you also the Dread Pirate Roberts? Let's just get this clarified.
You have seen me push a man overboard and start to drown him.
Yeah, he's the Dwed Pilot Wobbits. Anyway, I'm gonna go look for a house.
Yeah.
One of these days.
Yeah. Why don't we do that?
I'm a realtor.
Potentially before, like, you get started on the process before Lysta heads out. So, if Lysta wants to participate along with anybody else, they certainly can. So, we talked about this a little bit. I spent some time writing a house generator because that's surprisingly fun.
Oh my goodness. Why aren't we playing this game? Just house generator.
House generator?
Yeah. Like, I
How
really
not to
like
build a
this.
house.
No. Yes. I get it.
So, yeah. I'm probably going to publish it at some point because it's not short.
Can I roll one of the houses? You just tell me what dice to roll and I'll roll them
Sure,
because
why don't we add another nice house, I guess.
I'm so satisfied right now. Okay, what do I roll? Tell me. Please.
Roll 46 first.
4d6.
Or 4d10, sorry.
Okay, 4d10.
I really wish I could, like, bring it up on the screen, but oh well.
That's okay. Our viewers will stay tuned for it.
This super fantastic.
Okay, do I add them together or do
Yes,
okay.
so first thing we're doing is we're figuring out the price. This is a nice house, so actually the cheap houses are more fun. Let's do one of those. This is a cheap house.
Okay.
So it's 30 plus 40, 10 gold.
Okay, cool. Well, I rolled 18, so that's going to be 48 gold. It's nice and cheap.
Yup. Okay, next up.
A house is 48 gold, man.
I looked up the conversion. They're cheap.
For adventurers like
Afghans
us.
are also supposed to be like King's Ransom expensive.
So next up, we're going to figure out the style of the house, and that's just a D100.
Okay. I'm going to go with these ones. These were my first ever dice.
Here's a magical sword or house. Which do you like to purchase?
43.
Magic sword.
So close to the right answer.
43. So this is a ugly, rundown disaster of a house. The lawn is barren. The lawn is barren dirt, and it smells of chemicals. The roof is ready to collapse, and a rotting deer carcass sits on the side of the building.
A rotting deer carcass is just chilling.
It already smelled like tentacles before Ymitri gets there.
They need to fire their real estate agent.
Oh, I thought he said it smells like tentacles. I was like, that's a
What does
weird
tentacles
smell.
smell like?
The sea.
But I heard the same thing.
Okay.
I was thinking, wow, Milo hasn't even been here yet. Apparently, you were thinking something very similar.
So yeah, this one was actually inspired by one of the houses that we saw when we were house shopping in Seattle. So,
Oh, I know what
Oh,
house
God.
that is.
yeah.
It was the one right by the freeway.
Actually, it was a different one.
like-
This says a lot about the quality of housing in Seattle. So this modifies the cost to be a flat 10 gold, but the house is entirely unlivable as is and will require the full cost of a nice house to rebuild. We also get to additionally roll on the cheap housing problems table 1d6 plus 1 times.
1d6 plus 1.
Yes.
4. Plus 1 is 5.
Okay. Roll.
Problems besides it's about to collapse?
Yep. Some of them will stick around.
Jesus.
Go ahead.
Jesus, is it haunted?
Go ahead and roll a d100.
Probably an option.
Oh my goodness. This is so wonderful. Thank you so much for letting me build this house.
I'm just like,
I'm
can
so
we all
satisfied.
do this? Because this is fun.
Yeah, okay, so this is just our
17.
episode today. 17.
House builder.
And the gang goes house shopping.
So I feel like this is a little redundant, but it's filthy, which can mean a variety of things. Let's scroll down to what that means.
It's filthy. Yes, we figured that out by the deer carcass.
For whatever reason, the previous
And the collapsing
owner
roof.
just never cleaned the house upon moving out. Whatever the
roll
reason, it'll take 2d10 days of downtime to clean the house. Go ahead and roll that now.
Can we buy this house?
If you want.
No! I'm not spending my money on this shit.
9.
You can.
9 days. So that is a huge number of stains, grime, and garbage left from years of neglect.
They were a hoarder, which explains a lot about the house.
Oh no, hoarder is if you get over 10.
Okay. This
table is growing on me.
Thank you.
We're not done yet. Go ahead and roll again.
I know.
Which one? What?
It's D100. We're on number 2 of the cheap housing problems.
Oh. 65.
A 65 will get you mafia extortion. So this is also in the shady part of town, which means that some people are going to be popping by to try and get protection money from you.
Except for we wouldn't know this before buying
So
the
I'm
house.
so the other ones that I generated beforehand, like it comes with perception DCs, or if you're particularly skilled in stuff, you can just kind of know just by sensing it. But I'm telling you all the fun stuff because I need to sell this. I need to sell this.
So good. I want to give you my money. Both in game for this trash house that I'm building and out of game.
Nobody's supporting Rhea in building this trash.
Is this our old warehouse?
I wish I had this for the old
Full
warehouse.
of junk, falling apart, extorted by the mafia. This is our old place.
Yeah.
Except for we didn't pay for that.
Sweet
And it didn't
Ruth
come with a
you, though.
deer carcass. Like, what the heck? Don't they know what we like?
Actually,
Exactly.
it later did come with a deer carcass. Atherin and Sasha went out to hunt a deer once and brought it back.
And then never got rid of it, apparently.
Okay, apparently I didn't write the section on
tracks.
mafia extortion, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. Let's do it. 2d4 for the amount of gold they'll be asking for.
Okay. I want
Gold, Jesus.
sparkly ones.
Hopefully
4.
once a month.
4. Okay.
Chump change.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
only a
nice
10
one,
gold
nice one.
house. It's a 40% markup. What the heck? Heck off, Mafia guys.
Okay.
What do you think I am? I'm only spending 10 gold on my house.
Do you think I'm made of money?
Right.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your third problem on the list.
The third problem.
Gee.
I think I have 5 because I had to roll for number of problems.
Oh, wait, there's 4. Oh, 5.
2d6, right?
I
You
joke
said?
doesn't work anymore.
It's okay. I tried to
a
I literally
1d100.
just rolled one myself using the instructions given and rolled max for problems.
You would. When Joe Luck is wrong. 56.
56. Where did the cheap house list go? Okay. 56 will get you. It comes with a pet.
Yay!
Rat.
Uh-oh.
We already have a pig, Rhea.
I know! Mr. Pig needs a friend!
Roll a 1d6 because sometimes animals grow attached to buildings.
4.
With a 4, you get a smoosh-nosed dog.
Smoosh-nosed
Oh,
dog!
it's actually a nice pet.
It would get along so well with Mr. Pig.
Okay.
They could be brothers.
Roll again.
So ultimately, while the animal might be scared off by people touring, by the time you'll leave, they'll come back around. And in the meantime, if you're particularly keenly perceptive while touring the house, or you're just in tune with nature, you'll pick up on the droppings all over the yard, the mounds in the soil, the chewed leaves and grass and stuff like that.
The yellow patches on the lawn.
Yeah, honestly, I think you got the worst option on that table, but
A smooshed faced dog is the worst option?
a smooshed-faced dog is the worst option, in my opinion.
I mean, what a glorious table. That's not a problem. Okay.
You get a 6, you get on a D6, you get fucking Cerberus himself.
Okay, So Joe, you rolled 49 gold for a cheap house, then 33 following 1d10 after that. Okay, we'll come back to that. That's in chat, so I can.
No, I just put it in there because I was like, I had to do it. And
We
I'm
love
curious about the
tables,
house
you
now.
guys. You can't just say that you built a table and then not expect all of us to want to roll
This is a
this table.
16-page document. You haven't even gotten to one of the best tables yet. I told you, Alex.
then
I
let's
had
get
fun
the
with this
show on
last
the
night.
road then.
Okay, go ahead and roll your fourth problem.
Okay. Which dice should I use, Mike? Can I borrow some of yours for this one? Maybe these ones.
You
I'm
get these
really
ones
glad
just
I
for-
got
rolling
like
a
chill music.
1d100 problems.
It's a 4. 64.
A 64 will. Those mafia are really persistent. These stack. So go ahead and roll another 2d4.
It's the second mafia. You're getting hit by
Oh,
the
You're in the middle part of their Venn diagram.
yeah, you're
So-
getting hit by both the silver snakes and the blue barracudas.
I rolled a 5, which means I'm being extorted for 9 gold on my 10 gold house.
I get the feeling you're gonna be
doesn't
introducing
add
to your left and right fists pretty quick.
Okay, so because this is in Bottom Bay and there's really only one gang in town, it's just that they're asking a lot of you.
Okay.
And for the last one, what do you roll?
Last one, it all comes down to this.
So normally the perception DC for Mafia Extortion would be 30, but getting it twice would knock it down to 28, so at least it'd be easier to notice.
Nice. 87.
And 87 will mean that there is no fifth problem.
Hey, there's
Yes,
only
that's so
4
good to know.
problems
I
with my
rolled an
trash house that's about to collapse.
That's so good to know. I have one less problem on my 7-problem house.
Okay.
That is a problem that exists, you just don't know about it.
Okay, so for Joe's house, you rolled a 33 for the style. That will get you a surprisingly large building for the price. Although, of course, that also comes with its own sort of price. Oh, this is gonna be great. You get to go to the best table. Roll a 1d10 for McMansion architectural weirdness.
Mansion architectural weirdness. Oh,
Alex
my.
just got so excited.
Please, let's get some impossible geometries.
I rolled a 1.
There is a single stone pillar holding up the second floor extension on the roll a 1d4 to find out which side of the house.
2.
On the northeast east side of the house.
I'm like,
A
Alex, are you
single
going to
pillar
survive
that
this? I
holds
don't
up
think
the
he's
east
ever
side of the
done
house.
Yes, a single pillar that holds up the an extension of the east side of the house.
That's
This is some Sims shit.
That is some Sim shit. I used to do that shit in The Sims. I know how to do that shit in The Sims.
Me too. I used to make floating castles, and then I would trap Sims in there. You just trap them in their floating castle. You make them a writer, so they never have to leave their house. They just submit books online and get them published. They get money.
But they can't access their mailbox, so they never can pay their bills, so the power gets turned off. And then they don't have access to the internet anymore.
You're right. You do have to build one staircase down, but you just make it a spiral staircase.
Yeah, exactly.
these are built by a
known.
male.
Oh my god.
Because
Oh
it's the
man,
Sims.
I'd be doing so well at catching Pokemon right now.
Okay, so let's look at the problems that Joe got.
Okay, yes.
Oh, God.
Other than the architectural weirdness.
So 22 will get us 1d4 stuck windows.
Are they stuck open or
3.
closed?
You got a 3?
Yes.
3 stuck windows. Okay. Next is 87, which is no problem. 73, which is a lien against the house. So that means that the former owner owes money to the governing entity. And that is going to be 3d20 gold.
All right. I got my low rolls out.
Oh, hey.
1, 12, and 6.
Thanks, Escaper 1997.
Escaper.
Let's
Thanks
go
for the
flown. I
follow.
got it.
Okay, sorry, what'd you
So
get?
19 total. I got a 12, a 6, and a 1.
And if we were not just kind of cruising through this, if I were doing my planning, I'd try and come up with what they owe a lien on the house for. But we can keep cruising.
And probably my Eastern expansion.
Okay, we got.
Don't lean on the Eastern expansion.
I took out a mortgage to get the extra work done, or they took out a mortgage to get the extra work done, but they only were able to pay for 1 pillar before they ran out of money.
But they finished the
That's
whole floor
still
before
some
they
real
finished
Sims
getting
shit.
the pillars. Oh shoot, we finished the whole floor, but we only have much room to put 1 pillar in.
That's not how construction works.
It is when you have magic.
Yeah, I put that one on the table specifically to torment Alex.
Can't add in the support, so it's just loaded.
Okay, 62
didn't finish
is
telling us
Mafia
something.
Extortion again.
Oh no, Mafia Extortion. Is that my 62 or 7? Yeah, that's the 62.
That's 2d4 gold per week. And yes, that is the
Alright.
62.
Per week?
Per week, yeah.
I rolled 2 1s, so that's 2 gold per week.
Who the fuck can afford 2d4 gold per week?
People who can afford houses.
I don't know, that house was 10 gold before.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going for a house where I don't have to beat up the mob to get them to stop going around.
68. What's 68?
Are we like all getting houses or something?
Oh, did you skip the
No, I think we're
55?
just having fun rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
55. Oh, you also got comes with a pet. So roll
So
1d6.
I roll a what?
1d6.
1d6.
We can see what else is on this table.
I rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4.
Is that also what Abby rolled?
Yeah, roll again.
Okay. I rolled a 2.
You rolled a 2. So you have a bunch of adorable fuzzy rabbits.
You said a smooshed faced
Gonna eat
dog
those
is
rabbits.
worse than that?
He's gonna eat
In
those
my
rabbits.
opinion, I'd rather have adorable fuzzy rabbits. There's also a cute whittle fox.
Oh my god, that's
an
the
addendum.
perfect sustainable protein.
God damn it! What? Unroll the 2. Those rabbits are dead.
Oh my
For
gosh.
generations, they're dead.
You
We
guys
can, that's
dream
that's
my
perfect. We can eat forever. We don't need to buy rations anymore.
The house pays for itself now.
Abby, do you have the
comes with a
Instagram account
pet
on your
rabbit.
phone?
I don't.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was gonna say you should post it on our story.
I can text it to you.
All right, what's 68?
68 is Mafia Extortion again.
Ah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you guys need to
Alright.
stop rolling. Probably shouldn't have made that 10%. I don't know. This is good playtesting
Hey,
time. Let's make
That's another 3, so I'm at 5 gold per week.
it. Okay.
I think it would make more sense if it was silver, but that's me. Because PF2 is based off silver. I think gold works better for 5e.
Okay. Yeah, let's I agree. That makes sense. Let's make it SP. And then I'll probably
Much
change
less
it to 2d6. So what was it? How much? So it's 9 silver for Abby's trash heap of a house.
My house is not a trash heap.
Yeah, but it doesn't have an extension on the east side held up by a single pillar.
Okay.
Now
wanna know
wait.
what?
Now wait.
Guess what?
If we
Guess
funnel
what?
our enemies into the east side, all we need to do is destroy that pillar, and they are in a heap of trouble. And building.
Don't destroy my east side. I'm gonna put the rabbit patch underneath it.
I think we lure them into the west and we destroy the whole west side while we stay in the east in the safe
All right,
portion
Ian.
held up by the single
Hold
pillar
on.
of strength.
I forgot that we still need to figure out the square
Same
footage.
portion held up by the-
We all sit in one corner, all of the weight in the single edge.
What did you
That
forget?
room.
We need
Okay.
to figure out the square footage of
So,
stuff.
so it starts at a base 600 square feet for cheap houses. So Abby's, yours is just 600 because you didn't hit any modifiers. Joe, yours had was especially large for the price. So you get to roll 3d100, round down, and add that to the price, or add that to the square footage.
Run
Sorry,
down to the nearest.
nearest 10.
Whole number? What?
Nearest 10.
3D100. Okay.
How fast can you do math?
With the wonders of
Okay.
technology.
So I rolled a 100, a 27, and a 54. So total, that is 181.
Okay, so that
So
would
round
be
down to an
190.
extra 180
Or
square
180.
feet.
So that is 780 square feet. Which is not bad. That second floor extension added some stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yuzu rolled, so we can run through that quick. 88 architectural style is going to be a modest home built in the modern style with a large peaked roof and a... Oh, that's a nice house. You don't get that.
What?
As beautiful as you could expect from a shack, the home was lovingly cared for with beautifully polished and shaped hardwood walls, a number of tasteful modifications including indoor plumbing, a well-manicured front yard, and friendly neighbors named Tim and Jane that greet you and all other potential buyers with a plate of freshly baked cookies.
They're gonna murder
I
us.
like to imagine that, given this is a table that gets rolled out in multiple places, it's the same Tim and Jane in every place.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Multi-crossing universe denizens.
So you add
They're actually some
2D,
kind of horrible eldritch
These words are in the
abomination.
wrong order.
you add
But
2d10
that's
gold
okay.
to the price,
Ooh, I already rolled really high for the price in the first place.
and then we ignore the first cheap house problem because the previous owners repaired it.
It's 2d10 to add to the price.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then add the 2d10 together. Now, okay, yeah. That's another 14 gold.
Okay, so that'd be 73. Okay, so you got a 5, which we ignore. You got an 8, which is rotting floorboards. 64, which
Mafia extortion.
mafia extortion. 89, which is nothing, and 24, which is 1d4 stuck windows.
Okay, well, I'll do
So,
the
pretty
mafia
tame.
extortion first. That's 7 gold or 7
7
silver
silver
pieces.
pieces.
And then 1d4 stuck windows. There are 3 stuck windows. What was the 5, out of curiosity?
The 5 was a leaky roof. Okay, we spent a lot of time on
I think
that.
they fixed that.
Okay, now for the actual house Piotr's actually looking at.
Okay. So are you
If you
looking
look for a
at...
nice house.
Yeah. So you meet...
After seeing those abominations, he's
Dude,
definitely
what?
looking for a nice house.
You don't want the McMansion with rabbits?
Considering it comes with mafia extortion twice, no.
Sustainable protein, brah. That's gonna pay for itself. We could give them a rabbit a week, and that would totally be the 5 silver.
I'm gonna look for a nice house.
Okay. So you meet your realtor in the nice part of town, and he's a very handsome man, a very handsome Vezin man named Jim. And Jim begins showing you around the nice part of neighborhood inside the walls. He's talking about the nice school system they have here, the nice temple down the street, the beautiful view of the coast, and only the occasional swearing, spitting, passed out in the gutter drunk coming through Holler Street. So he brings you to an older, sturdier home, one of the finer examples of the old timber brick architecture. While it's sinking in a few spots and every step releases a groan from the wood beneath, it's clear that this home has seen several lifetimes and will see several more before it ever truly sees the end of its lifespan. That said, the entryway is weirdly squished in, so much so in fact, that the door swings out over an artificial pond in front of the house, making it very awkward to enter and exit.
Just pay for landscaping.
Perfect. Defensible.
It is 99
I don't
gold.
say that out loud. I think that.
It is
very
99 gold, has 2 floors, and is 1,500 square feet.
Is there any other places I can look at, or is it like this or nothing?
How many problems?
Of course, sir. We have what?
How many bedrooms did it have?
Oh, right. Yeah, I didn't get around to doing bedrooms and baths, so we'll say it's 1d4. Let's just say like 2 beds, 2 baths.
Does it have indoor plumbing?
Indeed, all of the houses on this row are old but have been retrofitted with the finest in modern amenities.
Alright. It's a nice house. It's definitely on my short list. Well, a list of 1 at this point, but...
Would you
I'd
like
be
to
interested in
inspect it, or
seeing
shall we
any
move
others
on to the
extra.
next house?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Would you like to inspect it, or shall we move on to the next house?
Sure, I'll go inspect it.
Okay.
What do I do? Do you want me to give perception to see anything, or...
Yeah, so you roll a perception to just like look around the house, and other people can assist you with this if they want.
I can assist.
I'm doing my own shopping this day.
Well, I'm
Also,
gonna... Lysta, you take point on this one.
I rolled 2 assist. I got a 17.
Okay. You got
I said you take point. I said you take point.
I know. That's why I was cackling, because I rolled a 2.
Okay.
It's just like you've made the wrong
you got
choice.
17 total.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so you don't help. You get
Well-
distracted by the just like staring at the front door. It's like it's so narrow. Why would they do that? And Piotr, what did you get
I
total?
got 20 total.
Okay.
There's no room for activities here.
Can I also get from everybody who is looking around at these houses, crafting, nature, and society DCs that you have?
Oh, for me, I've got a 27 for my nature DC.
27.
I got 20 society DC.
And my crafting's 21.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just
Crafting
take
shit.
We'll just take the highest from each person. Cool. So you take your time looking around the house, making sure that everything seems in good order. And as far as you can tell, everything does seem in order. You don't spot anything wrong with this.
We needed Milo for that higher crafting DC.
Oh, excuse me. Well, I do want to look at any others that are available.
Of course. Yes, we have several other very lovely homes on the market. I'm sure you'll love them. The next one just took my breath away when I saw it. He takes you across the city. You're still inside the walls, but you're on the other side of town now. Everything's a little bit newer. There's a lot of new construction going up here as industrial activity brings more people to Bottom Bay. And you find yourself on the stoop of a beautiful jewel box home built for cozy yet efficient living on a lovingly crafted front lawn, with construction having finished so recently that the smell of fresh timber still hangs in the air.
Ow. What's the size and bedroom count and everything?
So there's going to be 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It's a bit of a...
Okay.
Yes, there's 2 bedrooms and 1 bath. It's a bit of a smaller house, but it's new construction, and the person who built it is really looking to unload it quickly, so they're willing to take it for what I think is just a song. It's only 89 gold. Would you like to take a walk around?
Yes. Perception again?
Yep.
Yeah, I rolled well this time. 29.
Same.
29. So, Lysta,
+2 maybe from Lysta.
Yes, definitely +2 from Lysta. I rolled 17 on the dice and have a +15.
Lysta, you walk in the
Wow.
front door, and you almost immediately notice upon entering the great room that it is too big and without any structural supports, meaning that the roof is on borrowed time. Piotr, you figured this out yourself, maybe, 10, 20 minutes later as you're walking around.
I don't know if this is a sustainable house. You'll have to do a lot of work on it eventually.
Yeah, that's I think this one's kind of a no list.
Oh, that is
But I don't have my
unfortunate.
roof fall on me.
So if you're curious, it would take 26 gold from if you're going to fix it via contractors, as well as 6 days where you basically just can't live in the house. Or you can fix it yourself for 13 and 6 days.
Is that a 100% 15 gold fix it yourself, or like
Yes.
you roll a d20 every day?
Got a rabbit.
Oh my goodness. It's so good, Joe. So good.
And
I'm gonna
that's where
say
you
a
can
hard
park
no
your
on that
land
one.
vehicle.
Oh, I understand. Yes, the roof is a bit of an unfortunate happenstance. I'll be sure to pass that bit of feedback onto the seller. Anyways, we do still have one house left on
Sorry,
the market.
Ray was just like, clearly we should take the single pillar from Joe's house and put it inside this house.
It would work.
Yes.
Cast the spell extend
Oh.
pillar.
That's why that hurts.
Well, that's a useful spell in certain circumstances.
Widen pillar. Rib pillar, or
The Mick.
So, yeah, we head to the third house.
Number 3.
Of course, of course. Yes, right this way. This one's in a bit of a rougher area outside the walls, but I'm sure you'll love it. It's an absolutely beautiful house. He brings you to a modest home built in the modern style, with a large peaked roof, and charming sun-exposed windows smiling at you through several recently planted trees in the front lawn.
How many
Okay.
bedroom bath?
Okay, I need to leave myself a note at the top of this. Figure out bedroom and bathroom situation.
I feel like a man like Pyotr, obviously he and his daughter want separate rooms, but like, what if they want a room for, their friends to come over and stay the night? Like, maybe they need a guest bedroom.
D6 plus 1 for bedrooms, D4 for bathrooms.
Oh, that's way too many though. 7 bedrooms? In a 1,500 square foot house?
I mean, that comes with its own challenges.
Listen, anything can be considered a bedroom as long as it has a closet.
That's
And a
accurate.
window
long as
to
the
allow you
room-
to escape in the case of a fire.
I would say more like
Boom.
start with maybe start with 2 rooms, roll a d4, and add 1 or 2 if it's 3 or 4, subtract 1 or 2 if it's 1 or 2.
Does that mean a kitchen can technically count as a bedroom if it has a pantry? It's kind of a closet.
Yes, it can, because it did when I lived in college and one of my friends lived in the upstairs kitchen.
I also can tell you that
It's science.
it doesn't necessarily have to have a closet to be listed as a bedroom. I know that from experience.
Really just the window part.
Because fire codes. So I don't
Right,
know
I'm
if
sorry, it was
Bombay
D4
has
plus
fire codes.
minus, or 2 plus minus D4 thing about who's it?
Yeah, let's just say that it's 3 bedroom, 3 bath.
Okay.
Ooh, a potty for everyone.
Yes, this is a bit of a bigger house. It
that was
feels
not
like it
very
has more space because of the
Like
extra
Steve's
rooms. But in the
fancy
first house, there's a bit more room to stretch out in any of the individual bedrooms. Anyways, would you like to take a look around?
Yeah.
Yes, it would. Right.
I did not crit. It's just a 23.
So that helps. It gives a
24.
+1 on what is going to be a critical success anyways. So you all begin looking around, and Lysta and Pyotr, you notice almost immediately in the corner of the kitchen pantry, there's just like little droppings in the corner, indicating that something is living in here.
And pooping in here.
You continue to look around, and you spot just like hidden in the shadows every once in a while, just like this little part of the wall that's gnawed out by some sort of creatures.
Can I use like a nature check to try and figure out what kind
It's
of
rats.
Okay. That's just rats.
Cool.
Not too hard to get rid of.
How much was this house?
This house is 95 gold is the asking price.
Lysta, which would you take of the first or this one?
Probably this one. It's got a much nicer exterior. Plus, you won't be fighting over a bathroom with Sasha. And as she gets older, she's going to be preening herself a lot more.
True.
Where is Sasha right now?
Do you have any insights on getting rid of the existing residents?
Oh, yes. You can get some simple rat traps. Rats are pretty dumb.
Okay, I actually
I thought
have.
there might be some. I thought you might have some druid magic that could do
Oh,
it,
I could.
like, easily.
I might be
Ask
able to
them to
prepare
move out?
something. Yes.
So you can flavor it however you want. It will take 2d10 days and a nature DC 15 check plus
Well, I
5
passed
gold.
that. My flat check is 17, so unless I roll a 1.
Yeah. At that point, I'd assume that you just auto succeed. You're an expert by now, right?
I am a master in nature.
Yeah, then you can just have it. There's,
Sure, we'll go with this one.
Okay. I also added some rules around cleaning up problems as a team. So if you want to enlist help, you can make it go faster than 2d10 days, which is
I've got it.
4 days.
I can prepare past form and turn into a cat and hunt all the rats.
That's adorable, and I love it. And I want that to be canon.
It can be.
Well, okay, I subtracted the 95
Yep.
gold. And
Wow.
we can spend 2 days. I'll help out however I can. I can't necessarily do nature for it, but I can do other stuff.
Well, congratulations on the new house. This must be really exciting for you, and I'm so happy you found something that suits your tastes. This really is a great day. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm
All
sure.
right, now Lysta, don't tell Sasha. I'm gonna surprise her with it once we get this place cleaned out a little bit.
All right. I can keep a secret.
Smash cut.
We both turn to Rhea.
I'm babysitting Sasha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was just really enthusiastic about house buying, so I talked a little.
Okay, smash cut to Rhea. How are you spending your day with
Sasha?
name Sasha? Words.
I think
Hard.
we might be, girls' day out on the town, because back in Aquila, we were kind of stuck inside for a long time. We weren't really, it was like dangerous for us to be out in public because we might get apprehended. So I think, we're going to go to the markets, we're going to get our nails done, we're going to get our hair done, we're going to gossip about cute boys.
But hey, when are you gonna tell me what Daddy and Lysta are doing?
Well, so they say that they don't really like each other, but
It's finally happening?
I could have sworn I saw him
Oh
look
God.
at her butt.
Oh my god, I've never been so happy to hear about a guy staring at a girl's butt.
Not even that time that Mako was looking at your butt?
Oh my god, you saw him looking at my butt.
No.
I'm dating Etherin.
It was that one,
I'm closer to Sasha's age than to your age.
Everyone is closer to Sasha's age than to my age.
I'm like less than 10 years difference.
I'm over 150.
It's a long time to be old.
come on, Ray, you're supposed to tell me when cute guys are staring at my butt.
Oh, should we develop a secret signal?
Yeah, totally.
But you have to do it back at me though too, okay?
Oh, of course.
Okay.
But I'll be flashing it at you all the time, because Dimitri.
That makes total sense. You should use a different word.
That's not a cute
flashing. Okay.
Oh, shade. Where's the shade?
What should it be? It needs to be discreet, but also noticeable and not something we could do on accident. Because if it's like a nose scratch, what if your nose is just itchy?
Oh, of course, I wouldn't want to accuse any cute boys of staring at butts unless it's actually staring. It's important. Integrity.
Maybe we'll do like overt stretches like this, because you can't do that by accident unless you're about to fight someone. Oh wait, I'm about to fight people a lot, aren't I?
I mean, I don't think I'll be around for that.
That's true. I think that's what we should stick with, and it either means someone's looking at your butt or you're in danger.
Okay, I think I can do that. So just like, should I like point at the guy when I'm stretching? Just like...
If you think that, he won't notice.
Okay. I think I can do this.
Me too. Okay.
I've been watching Dad a lot. I got the stealth thing down, going unnoticed.
Let's practice. What should we roll to practice this? Because I want there to be a chance of failure.
So in Pathfinder First Edition, you passed messages using deception. So I think let's just say like deception.
Okay. I'm not
versus
very good at
perception
Deception or
DC.
just society.
Well, no, it wouldn't be.
It was the person that you were trying to pass the message to notices the message, but people could pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The person-
which makes sense.
Let's say like a base DC 15 to pass the message, and then other people compare their sense motive or perception to see if they pick up on it. Their sense motive DC.
I
Perception DC words.
practiced, but I only rolled a 12.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay. That like almost worked, but like it was a little subtle. You need to be a little bit more.
Okay, I'll try again. I got the same thing.
We'll work on it.
Okay, we'll practice.
How about me though? She just like
I don't get it.
It's really bad.
You're like not sure if she's just like itchy or.
We'll work on it. I look around. Is anyone looking at either of our butts?
Roll perception.
19.
With a 19. Why don't I just roll? You see. Yeah, sure, you see a cute guy staring at your butt. You like catch him, like all of a sudden turns very red. And just kind of like. He does that thing where you like.
What's up?
I'm gonna start giggling and whisper to Sasha what just happened.
Yeah, I saw. You was totally staring at your butt.
All right. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with, yes, this is what we do today. We can keep talking about butts if you want, but I'm happy moving on.
Yeah. So, do you actually buy the house, by the way?
Yeah.
Not Piotr. Rhea.
Yeah, no, I do not buy the dilapidated dog den, which is what I named the house I rolled Andrew.
It is a canon house though. It exists in Underbottom.
Yeah.
Same for Milo. Same question at Milo and Lysta.
Do either of you buy the houses?
I do not buy my aggressively
We need to lead people to a
expensive
track
house.
there sometime.
I didn't think it was going to be an option.
We
Hold on, let me
should
look at it
buy
one
that
time.
super cheap house and just not live in it and use it for stuff.
The 10 gold one that we get extorted 9 silver.
I don't.
Yeah, but we don't live there to be extorted.
I don't have enough gold to buy my house right now because I have crafting plans. So no, I'm not
Okay.
gonna buy the mansion with Easter.
I'm not gonna buy that house, but later tonight I might tell Dimitri about this house that I saw that was for sale for super cheap. But it looks like I think Catfoot would approve of it actually because it's gonna take a lot of work to get it up to a nice quality. But Catfoot believes that if something's broken, you should, roll up your sleeves and get to fixing it.
Accurato.
So maybe it was meant to be. Maybe I should buy this house.
Also, Joe, can you turn yourself up a bit?
You should talk to Dimitri first about buying a house.
Yeah, is that better?
I'll keep an eye on it.
Joking about how we would
All right,
start.
I'm up as high as I can go.
Brings
now,
a pig
so-
home one day, buys a house the next. When I come back from work, what the hell did you do?
We're a family now.
Mr. Pig is your son.
And it comes with a dog.
You have 2 sons.
Who's probably going to get sick based on the
Dimitri
chemical
turns
smelling
and runs
soil.
back across the sea into the Twisted Fang.
Ouch.
Oh, Joy, just get me out of this shit.
I thought we had something special. Wow.
Okay.
That's only if that happens.
Dimitri and Milo, what are you two doing?
So the day that they're shopping and babysitting's happening, he's getting his mundane shopping done. So he's just in the market district, and he purchases a couple, low level, item level 2 elixirs, and some other additional things. Most importantly, he purchases a brass ear and I mentioned earlier, he now has a small toolbox that he looks like he's kind of slung onto his hip, which is now an artisan's toolbox.
Okay.
Is it a toolbox or a tool bag?
It's a small little toolbox with an additional pouch. But he doesn't do anything during the day that requires anything. He will meet with folks later in the evening.
Milo, how about you?
During the day, Milo will probably be at the scriptorium. He's doing research, and you said 5 days in, right?
Yeah. Something like.
Yeah. So five days in, he's already finished designing a returning rune formula, and now he's in the process of working on scribing it onto 2 blank runestones.
Gotcha.
Fun stuff.
So fun.
Cool. So.
Question about the house.
Mhm.
How high above sea level is it?
Why don't we?
How high is that one pillar?
Sorry, I'm just trying to bring up the map and I'm failing at it.
It is
How
outside.
tall is that single eastern pillar? Is it like 40 feet?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No. It is maybe 8 feet.
It needs to be taller than that, Joe. It needs to have stairs that go up into that second level.
It's perfect as is.
That extension doesn't actually directly connect to the rest of the house. You have to go outside to get into it. Only if it's open.
You have to shimmy up the pillar.
It's actually just the guest house.
It's actually an extension off the master bedroom because Milo needed more space.
Yeah, there's a rope attached. And you
It's-
just
There's only a fire pole to get in and out.
I'd do that to get out of my house.
Okay,
100%.
sorry, I asked a question.
Yeah.
How high
So
above sea level?
you're over by Misty Brewing, your house is. So
Okay.
that means that it is probably a dozen feet above sea level, a couple feet. It's close to sea level, but not there.
Okay. I'm just wondering if at some point I might be able to add a cellar to this.
Oh,
Probably not.
maybe. There'd probably be high risk of floods unless you have somebody with a high craft check do the addition in a way that makes sure to actively filter water out.
Sometimes cellars are only accessible from the outside, so it could be like in your yard.
Well, anyways, now I
Milo
know
and
where
can talk
Piotr's
about
going to
that
put the
at a future
bodies.
Got my hands full right
Sorry,
now.
sorry, what did you say, Alex?
Milo and I can talk about that on a future date.
No, that's what the third
I
bathroom
have a
is
lot
for.
on my, yeah. It's like Milo has a lot on his plate right now. He's tutoring Sasha and Illicith, trying to make stuff happen.
Yeah. Later date.
Promise you I'm a quick
Honestly, Dylan would be
learner.
there for you to have an alchemy lab anyway.
Okay. Yeah, so moseying right along. It's now the evening. You all reconvene at the Heel Tap Inn where you've been staying. It is another pretty rambunctious night. There's a bard who's well known in Iratai. He travels around a lot, and he's doing his thing over on the lute in the corner with a couple of drunkards.
His name is Bill Shakesword.
Yes, his name is Bill Shakesword, and he has a number of drunks sitting around singing along with him.
Do I know the song?
Yeah.
Or is it a local regional
it's-
song?
Well, you've probably studied Iratai a lot, right?
I've been interested in it, but I haven't really had the opportunity to study it. Well, Iratai, yes.
Yeah. So there's a decent chance that you might know the song. I'll let you roll society.
Natural 20!
Okay. This song is
31.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
No, it's called The Cat and the Sparrow. It's about a cat who wanted so desperately to catch this sparrow that had been taunting it, but then later the cat finds out that the sparrow was just trying to play and feels great remorse for being so mean to the sparrow, but they make up in the end and become lifelong friends.
And the cat and the sparrow and me.
So is this just post buying the house, or is this post us getting the house cleaned out of rats?
So this is post you buying the house. It is not post rats.
Okay, it's that day.
Okay.
So, was everyone's day? I feel like, everyone kind of woke up and kind of scattered this morning.
Productive. Lysta and I got a lot done. Thank you, Lysta.
No problem.
Like, weren't you looking for a house or something like that?
Wait, what?
Sasha
What?
and I had a lot of fun.
No,
Did I
we
hear
were
something about
just
house?
doing some basic information gathering on the town.
Oh, okay.
Some basic dating.
But I mean,
That's
it'd
what I
be
meant
pretty
to
cool
ask.
to have a
Basic
house.
stuff.
Yeah,
Anyways.
it's, you gotta. Yeah, if you're gonna do my line of business, you have to know the underworld pretty well. As they say, the house always wins.
If we're being honest,
Oh, so
We were-
that's what it means.
actually checking out some of the schools.
That's sad. I was enjoying my vacation.
But Sasha, you like school. Also, like,
Imagine all the new friends
boys
and cute boys that you'll find there.
All the boys in this town are basic.
We've been here for 5 days.
Yeah, and that's how I know. What do you think I've been doing those 5 days? Well, you all are off doing whatever.
are there any boys her age
what if-
in the inn right now?
I'll let you roll a flat check.
Yes,
13.
the bard.
There are 13.
Yes, the bard.
Is he looking at her butt?
Huh!
No, he's focused on the drunks, and now that I know that he is about 13, he's handling it as good as somebody who's 13.
Okay, I'm gonna give Sasha 2 silver coins to go tip him.
Fine.
Wait, he's cute.
I mean, it's not really my type. Just like that squished face and the
You don't like a musician?
hair that's up.
Milo aggressively stretches.
Wait, the hair that's up.
Not knowing the
Are you
signal,
sure?
but is just feeling
Do you
like
have like a pointer finger anywhere?
And like, have you seen his butt? It's so flat.
You do remember what I totally remember his name.
Naka?
Mako?
Mako's hair looked like, right? He had frosted tips.
I mean, he could pull it off though. Like, those frosted tips were spicy.
really you think that being frosted they'd be cool.
I would probably listen to Ray's advice, Sasha. She's got good taste in guys.
Bjorn choked on
Really,
his beer.
really, Dimitri? That's how you're gonna try and
Dimitri takes a big sip.
Especially after hearing everyone just try to hold back laughter.
shameless.
She just like palms the money out of Rhea's hands and stomps off, indignant. You hear over by
You do realize
Billy.
that if
Go ahead.
you do realize that if he starts making a move on her, I need to put in his life, right? It's in the contract.
Oh, of course.
As is tradition.
You're
15,
actually
though.
You're actually giving her tips on like talking to guys? That's kind of funny.
Why? It's just girl talk.
Because
Because
I
why,
know.
Dimitri?
Yeah, what are you trying to say?
Oh no, she managed to land you. Yeah,
I'm
Ray,
not
stop
saying
giving
anything
advice.
here. Did I say something that I didn't say, Piotr or Milo, if you're here?
Everyone's here.
What?
I don't. Never mind. I don't know. You're not even listening. Never mind.
Well, it was after
You've
that
been looking
big
at that book for a long
chortle.
time.
He had to spend a moment trying to trying to not choke.
I was just trying to distract her from the whole searching for a house thing. That's
Yeah, my bad about that. I forgot it was a secret. I was just kind of, didn't really do much all day. I was zoned out. I just went shopping. I actually bought stuff. I didn't steal anything.
Hey, so do you have to go to the bathroom?
Well done.
Yeah, sure.
We step away.
Also, I just
I
have to
stare
say,
at Rhea's butt as she walks away.
this music is reminding me of some 90s CD games.
Oh, it's reminding me of Persona, actually.
Not 90s CD games.
So,
Some serious
I
knowledge
don't know. I played
munchers
Persona
vibes.
5 on CD in the 90s.
yeah.
It's really ahead of its time.
Yeah, it was the best version, honestly. So,
Persona 5
I liked it better on vinyl.
95.
Yeah, dude, is good stuff. Graphics were out of control then.
There's just this one circus
Sega-
game
the
that I'm
Sega
thinking
Universe
of, and that's
3000.
all I remember about it. I don't remember its name. I just remember that it took place in a circus.
So as you two are walking to the lavatory, you see Sasha walk up to Billy Shakes and just like slam the money in front of him.
Here, my friends told me to give this to you. They say you're cute, but I don't know what they're talking about. Pretend I didn't say that.
She walks away hurriedly.
Oh my god, I feel like that
Back
would
of the
work on
table's
most
just the
13-year-old
dudes.
boys. He's gonna be like, wow, unattainable.
Just me, Piotr.
I'm gonna look at her as she comes back and say, "Smooth."
How did
Yeah, like you're
Didn't
one to
look like you said
talk.
anything back?
I choose not to.
Milo friendly waves at the bard if you followed her, if you watched her come back. Just
My friend
He'll-
thinks you're cute.
You're like,
Adult wave.
oh no, oh no,
oh, I didn't hear.
oh no. I'll let you rethink that one if you want, Milo.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't think about the context. I was just trying to wave
Wait,
and be
did you hear
polite.
what she said, or did you just see her body language?
I didn't hear what she said.
So
I don't think any of us
it's
heard what she said.
fair.
Nah, I'll let Joe have final say over the canonicity of that.
I'm definitely looking at this kid.
Canonicity. On a scale of 1 to 11, how canonical was that?
I think Joe broke.
I mean, if it's feasible that we didn't hear a word she said to him, I'd say keep it.
Okay. Roll perception. Why not?
All right. I just gotta pick up my die. I pushed it away because I was laughing too hard.
You gotta pick up your
That's
die.
a 30
Yeah, you heard.
Okay.
that I did not wave.
Okay.
You avoid eye contact.
Yeah.
I'm definitely looking at that kid. Right at him when she walks back over.
Okay.
I can't get a 30.
Rhea and Lysta.
Meanwhile, in the nose powdering room,
Clearly, we ditched out at the right time.
Perfect. So, like,
I set the bar on fire and leave.
I spent all this time getting cute, and Ymitri didn't even notice.
Well, you know Ymitri's perception. It sucks.
Hey, out of character, Ymitri, what's your perception?
It's a +10, so it's not great.
It's better than mine. That's what I thought. I thought it was better than mine. I don't know. He always seems to notice things that I overlook.
What? I guess that's true. What?
Maybe he's just waiting.
Maybe.
Maybe it'd be weird to say it in front of everyone.
Well, I mean, Dimitri's not exactly the smoothest guy.
Yeah, he usually just says what he's thinking, doesn't he?
Also, you do realize that his form of flirting has been stealing mangoes for you.
He doesn't steal them, he buys them.
Oh, honey.
Of course. I'm sorry. I meant to say getting lots of mangoes for you.
Can I roll to see if I realize now?
Yeah, go ahead. Perception.
I have been buying the watermelons in Bottom Bay, but I was always stealing the mangoes.
14.
I feel like that's probably no, but I'll let you decide.
I think it's probably no.
I mean, if you
He's
want to know my
definitely been buying.
deception-
That's almost a
DC.
critical failure to my deception DC.
Yes, but to my deception DC, that my deception DC is 12.
Oh. Okay. Anyways.
He probably just hasn't even noticed. He's been pretty distracted since we finally hit land again.
Yeah.
I don't really know why.
Well, I think...
Maybe it's just being away from home. You know, mess with his mojo.
I don't know, I think... Wait, did we know that the Dennis was talking about your sister? Or the spooky shadow thing? Did you tell me?
Yeah, you knew.
I don't know.
You knew.
Yeah.
The shadow in the kobold cave, or not the kobold, the goblin cave.
Yeah. I don't know, I think what happened in that spooky goblin cave, and the things that were said to him, I think they've really been weighing a lot on his mind.
It's fair. I mean, as far as we know, we might have traveled even further away from his sister than where we began.
Yeah, I mean, she's not in Aquila, that's for sure. It's been ages since I've seen her.
You know his sister?
Well, I don't... It might just be someone else with her name. It's not a super common name, but it could be. But a lot of... There's a girl at my monastery named Relis, and a lot of what we've heard about Ymitri's sister, who's also named Relis, lines up. And it would kind of, it would make sense. I tried to ask Nala before we left what... If she could point us in the right direction, but she wasn't very helpful.
No, she seems to have chosen where her allegiances lie. I'm not sure where they lie, but I think she decided...
But they're not with me.
Yes. I was about to say, I don't think that... But we've always got your back, Rhea.
Thank you. I know that.
So... Maybe one of the other monasteries. Do you guys keep group records?
They might have some. I mean,
Or maybe she traveled
I
to
bet
one
they
of the
have-
other monasteries.
maybe. I bet they have records at each monastery, but they might have like a compilation of all of them at the main one in Ulator's Keep,
Might be a
where the
good place to
dragon
start.
stage is. Yeah, maybe we should look there if we can't find any other clues.
Yes. Well,
I want to go there anyway, so
and I need to stop back home for at least a little while. As I've said before, all of you are welcome to visit.
well, that'd be lovely.
Just
I'd love to see your home.
send a letter beforehand or something.
Okay.
Don't really know how that'll work. Hopefully the messenger doesn't get killed.
Oh, is there?
You know what? I'll just give the guards a description of you guys. You stand out pretty well.
Okay, yeah. I think they would recognize us if you described us.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a very, very different from human towns. My home.
What's your favorite part about it that's so different from what we have here?
Well, we didn't tear down all of the nature around us in order to build things up, so the forest still stands in our house, in our city. Most of our houses are actually built using the tops of the trees and inside them.
Oh, how interesting. So no one there must be afraid of heights, huh? Because you're used to it.
Yes. Got a bit of slower paced community, I'd say. Got a lot of time.
That makes sense. Sometimes it feels like a lot of humans think that they don't have any time.
Yes.
I think it's important to not rush.
Yes, these past...
It's
I
been
feel
about-
like it's been so long, but I think it's only been like a month and a half, maybe 2, since I went to... Well, 3 months.
It has been, let's count them, 1, 2, 3 months.
3 months since I went to Akira. It's almost no time at all, but
I got it.
it felt like it took, I don't know, I think just so much happened in succession that felt like I was there for a lot longer.
No, that makes sense. I mean, honestly, they were probably at the beginning, it went by so fast, but then once we moved to the warehouse, it felt like time was standing still.
Plus, like, once we weren't really allowed to go out.
Yeah.
At
I'm
least
done
not-
peeing now, by the way.
Yeah. Here, you can get off my knees.
Gross!
No, I was imagining that. Okay, so
I did not sign up for this.
there's a joke gif about like, oh, this is why girls go to the not gif picture. This is why girls go to the bathroom. It's because like one of them will put their feet on the other person's like legs, and then they'll like hold hands with the other person so they can hover over the toilet seat.
Do we need to send Sasha in there to check on you guys?
No.
Yes.
They're having a moment. Leave them alone. I don't want her to see any of that
Back
shit.
out.
She's too young.
Well,
Whoa.
maybe we can do something to try and make Piotr, not Piotr, Dimitri, notice your get up a bit more.
What do you have in mind?
Well, I'm super smooth, so
Yeah, you are.
I could just make like a comment on the down low. Be like, oh, are those new earrings?
But yes, Lysta, thank you for noticing. I think that'll work. Okay.
All right.
We leave refreshed.
Yeah, you get back to the table.
Cool. at the table, I have my new toolbox out, showing the boys the stuff I bought.
Look at this
so
Phillips head wrench. Screwdriver.
Inside my toolbox is, it's not like, it's like a little small like hammer, a little screwdriver. It looks like some tools, but a lot of the things are like,
Looks like
baubles and things that I've kind of described as things I'm gonna try to replicate some of the Ordenist like scriptures and things I've read inside of my book. So the first thing I've kind of pulled out is this. It's like silver, but it's like a cheap metal. And it looks cheaply and quickly made, but it's like in the shape of like a cat's head. And I describe it to you and describe the function of a jade cat talisman to you.
All right, so
Dimitri, this does look like it was rather cheaply made. Are you sure you don't want something of a finer quality?
Well, this is just the first try I made. I'm pretty sure I can, at least make them look better so they're functional. But once it's actually made, I can just kind of match it with the right text in the book, and then it'll just have magic for like 24 hours or something.
While as he's showing all these things off, you notice Piotr has a length of rope and he's casually tying a noose.
all I've learned is that apparently Dimitri either went to Michael's or Joanne Fabrics and just raided the like make your own jewelry aisles.
Yes, but
It's definitely, it
Michael's
looks
or
like I
Joanne
went to
Fabrics,
Michael's and
not
Ace
Hobby
Hardware.
Lobby.
I'm making a couple. You want one before we get started? I offer to everybody but Dimitri. I offer the noose.
Not sure what I need it for. I already set up a swing.
To get out of this conversation.
Did I miss something?
Sasha's like, Dad, is everything okay?
Yeah, do we need to talk? Like, I'm here for you, you know?
Oh no, sorry. It was when he started pulling his toolbox out and showing us all the stuff in it. I felt like life had no meaning, and yeah.
Dad, I'm right here.
My bad.
Sorry, I'm back now.
I'm right here.
I'll see them coming back and put my stuff away. Like,
And I'll untie the joke noose.
So did we miss anything
hi,
interesting?
no, I was
Not a thing.
showing nothing interesting.
Sounds about usual.
That is very true.
Did you do something with your hair, Rhea?
Yes,
No,
thank
never
you for
mind.
noticing.
Oh wait, you did. Holy shit! No, I like it. It's used to be on the other side.
It's the first
No,
time
I
I've
think
ever
that
gotten
looks
it cut by someone else.
Oh, I
Well, it
remember
looks
that day.
just as good as it always does, but it's different. I like it. I think it gives you what can you see better or something?
No, but it does feel a little lighter. And it's more straight than when I cut
Whatever.
it.
Well, I think it's cute.
Thank you, Sasha.
And
Your
the
hair
earrings
looks
that you
cute
got
too.
really compliment your eyes.
Well, yeah, I can see them with the haircuts and everything. No, well, Sasha did say you guys did spend a lot of the time out, so no, I'm sorry I didn't notice.
That's okay.
Yeah,
You noticed now.
my bad.
I'm gonna lean down to Piotr and just say, smooth.
I'm so tempted to lean in
I'm
and say,
gonna
I
lean
was
over
right
to
too.
Dimitri. She also got new shoes. Tell her about those.
I can't see your shoes from sitting here yet. Give me a second.
Reach out with your foot. Shoes feel different. Nice new shoes.
You guys are
I'm
teaching
wearing
him.
shoes myself. I can't feel her new shoes. We're not
They're teaching you how to play footsie.
close. We're close. Don't get me wrong.
Okay, Joe. When have you ever, with anybody, reached out with your foot onto the table and gone, "Whoa, this is some new shoes"?
That's like
Because
my,
it's something you normally do. Oh, these are the same shoes you normally wear, but not
like my
today.
Oh, these have a different texture. I can tell through my shoe.
Now Marie and I are just playing footsie. I don't know if this was the intended plan. It worked out. I'm satisfied. Work.
That was all that I was aiming for, was satisfaction.
But,
Of judgment?
I go.
Sorry.
Rhea and Milo, did you all want to go to the library sometime this week? I know we were talking about it earlier, but we've just been doing a whole bunch of different things.
I've been spending some quiet time there. Yes, quite some time. I'm
Actually,
sorry.
Do you already have like a room rented out or something?
That's not how libraries work.
I just find the materials I'm
don't
looking
know.
for and I read them in the area.
Okay, well,
it's
Rhea, do you want to go with Milo tomorrow at all? To the library?
With you and Milo? Yeah, that sounds nice.
Well, yeah, to look up that stuff.
Yeah, no, I think that's really important. I think we should.
Booyah.
Right.
Library. I love the library.
Okay.
we get more drinks and drink
Yes.
through the night.
Yes. The night continues. Can I get a perception
Milo will
check?
probably tuck in early. Oh,
Okay. Can I get a perception check from?
Is that perception roll I heard?
Yeah.
Yes. Anybody who wants to do it. It's a Sasha
20
thing.
perception check.
25.
23.
29.
Yeah. The entire night, you all notice that Sasha is doing that thing where she keeps on staring at the bard, and then whenever he looks her way, she just pretends she was never looking there in the first place.
Oh,
I'm gonna kind of whisper to Rhea. Hey, Rhea,
Yeah?
this is, Sasha's been kind of staring at that kid that you told her to talk to earlier. Is he does he do something to her? Or something is just kind of weird. I've been noticing it for an hour.
No, she doesn't think he's cute.
Oh, doesn't think she's cute. All right, well, he's also been kind of staring at her butt.
Has he been staring
I'm
at her
not noticing
butt?
that, but he's staring back at her. They're both doing that thing when you look the other way.
I'm gonna try to catch Sasha's eyes.
Go ahead and roll.
All right.
Accidentally points at you, Mitri.
No.
No.
No. I rolled a 20. Not natural, but a 20.
You see her go
I can do it.
So subtle.
Takes mug. Intentionally has thumbs up.
Pushes up glasses.
Hey,
At some point,
Sports.
they do that awkward look at each other, kind of make eye contact, then quickly look away. I'm just gonna loom behind Sasha from his perspective, and then just give him the death glare.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Natural one.
Please, if there's ever been a time, damn it. If there's ever a time to roll really high, 17.
Okay.
If there was ever a time to roll a natural one.
Yeah, I don't have
all
stats for the 13-year-old bard, but I feel like if he's playing around drunks all night, he probably has pretty thick skin. So, you can try again later.
okay,
What are you shipping?
we're gonna do this.
We're shipping Sasha and Bard Boy holding hands.
And Billy shakes.
Billy shakes. Don't you like him better than Mako, the son of your nemesis? I'm helping her move on.
From
Rhea,
the
how do we
son
make
of
this
that
happen?
guy
It's
that
fair, but he's a
kidnapped her.
bard.
What do we need to make her more confident or get him to talk to her or something?
I think
I
Sasha's
can do that.
very confident, but I think that, she made the first move, so
Also, you might want to wait until he's off shift to try and play that up.
I think I know what to do. You said, well, Okay, I can do this.
No,
And
what?
in
No,
the next
you-
minute, I'm gonna prepare the spell Modify Memory.
No!
Why are you doing that?
This went from 0 to 100 real fucking fast.
I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything yet. I just have
I'm-
Modify Memory prepared in my repertoire.
Okay.
Dimitri, just don't do anything
Okay.
weird.
No, we don't know he's doing this. We don't know he's doing this, but oh no.
That's true.
Well, yeah, I know, but
I trust him,
He just
so.
said, "I've got this," and this is me responding, "Dimitri, don't do anything weird." Okay.
And then I wait.
Okay.
I felt like this was still a valid response to "I've got it" from Dimitri.
Menacingly.
Is Milo?
Dimitri, don't do anything weird. Dimitri proceeds to get weird.
Evan, I only have one speed.
like don't do any of your tentacle things. No.
No, it's not a tentacle thing.
Okay. Okay.
You know, like if she tries again, like and messes it up, I can just make him not remember that
What?
the
Such-
exact same way.
Sasha
You know.
wouldn't mess it up.
I can like clean up an awkward encounter. It's pretty much.
I'm
it's
feeling
a mind
a-
thinking I read in the book.
I'm feeling a real lack of trust, Dimitri.
Oh, she's listening to me
yeah.
say this the whole time.
Yeah, I thought we were kind of
I
huddled.
wouldn't be talking
Okay.
with.
Yeah, no. If you're
I
like doing this on the
assumed that-
side, then
yeah.
fine.
I assumed we were like kind of huddled in one corner of the table, like whispering to each other.
Let me just modify the kid's memory so he remembers her as awesome. No, I'm not. Yeah, this is away from Sasha.
Like,
He already thinks she's awesome.
you don't need to send him like weird
Sometimes our friends
dreams
terrify
of
me.
your romance
No.
with Raya.
What do you mean?
You either die first level or you live long enough to see yourself become a really weird level 7 person.
I like it, but I think we should workshop that line a
it needs
little
some
bit.
workshopping, but we'll get there. Anyways, so the timer for How to End the World did officially count down. So when we get to break, if anybody in the chat wants to do that, just let me know. But we can go back.
Right on.
What we were doing.
They said to wait till after the his shift. I don't do anything yet.
Well, skip to the end of his shift.
Yeah. Milo, you still tucking in early?
Drinking.
Oh, yeah.
13-year-old.
He's like, I
was
definitely
definitely
am now.
He's like, not after I almost
Yeah.
waved to that kid.
Yeah, Milo's not gonna hang around for this. He's gonna go tuck in.
Lysta will bring over another round of drinks and juice. Well, maybe water rather than juice. Don't want to give her a sugar high.
Damn it.
Okay. The night continues.
Like
The
a piece of chicken for the pig later. Stuff it away.
Getting a piece of chicken.
I don't know. Whatever they have at the bar that a pig could eat that's not pig.
So many
But it would
things.
give it that double pork taste.
I almost did say pork.
Like
I'm so glad you didn't. That'd
corn
be so
or
rude.
potato.
Well, eat bar.
okay.
Fries.
That's why I said
We
potato.
wait till the end of his shift.
Yes. The night continues. There's much carousing. Billy Shakes launches into his third rendition of the blood-sucking pig at the drunken insistence of the audience. And finally, it is time for him to close up shop. And the entire bar begins to wind down.
Hey, could I order a thing of fries before you close up shop, kid?
He's the
Thanks.
bard. Why are you ordering from the bard?
It's a power play. Give him the.
You said
very
closing
drunk.
up shop.
He is very drunk. That's why he's doing it.
Oh shit! And then I go over to the bar and order fries.
Dimitri,
$1 in-
modify
I put
memory.
pencil in his tip
I
jar.
totally didn't ask you that question.
Modify memory just gets drunk. Modifies his own memory.
You're the bard. I thought you were the bar. It's got the same first 3 letters. It makes
I
sense.
put a
Oh
silver
my god,
in
can you guys
his
stop embarrassing
tip
me?
bucket.
In front of the definitely not cute bard.
She makes eye contact.
Does he hear her say that?
Yes.
So mean. I'm gonna try to, without her noticing, look at him and like give him a look that says, "She totally thinks you're cute."
Go ahead.
Do I?
I think it's gonna be deception.
Sorry. Yeah. Deception is what it is again.
Yes, I got my bad deception rolls out of the way earlier. That's a 21.
All the practice paid off.
Yeah, this is why you practice.
Oh my god, guys.
Packy makes perf.
Rhea's better at lying than Lysta.
So, sorry, what did you get
Hanging
again?
out with you.
21.
21. Okay, with that, the bard kind of like gives you a scared smile and like a
He's about it, but like also what is he getting himself into?
yeah. He's so
There's a
far
bunch of weird
been
adults.
making eyes at this girl that has called him not cute twice, has gotten glared at by her father.
Dude, some boys like that.
Well, he might not have realized it was his father or her father.
Father.
They don't.
We are very different looking.
Yes.
Just some random guy who stands close to her.
Like maybe it's a bodyguard or
He
something.
probably thinks she's
It's
important.
even weirder than this.
Sasha has some weird power and is controlling this man.
She's got some bodyguards. She must be important.
Entourage?
Right. Clearly, she's got some bodyguards, and then also her close attendant, Rhea, who's trying to send the signals through the bodyguards. That's
We're
clearly
all
what's happening.
adults, by the way.
Except for Sasha and the
why
bard.
Milo went to
To be
bed.
clear.
Can I just modify memory this out of my mind?
Oh, I can do it 4 times today. So hop in line.
Piotr starts to
Irony.
question everything he remembers about
So-
Yumi.
So, oh boy, that's dark. So, how do you all approach the bard later? Like, what's the game plan?
I don't.
I watched them do it first. I said I swoop in if needed.
I also
I'm
don't.
staying the hell out of this.
I don't know how to convince a 13-year-old to like another 13-year-old that I'm not going to try right now.
I've already done that, so our work here is completed.
Okay.
I'll give her a second try if she fails.
So, the bard is getting ready to leave. And do any of you like kick Sasha, push her in the, give her a
I'll
little
give
push?
her like an elbow nudge.
Yeah, I like nudge Rhea to nudge her.
Dimitri nudges me and I nudge her.
I was going to like make a weird little flower. Like it's not traditionally pretty. It looks very interesting. And hand it to Sasha and kind of like give her back a little bit of a push.
Okay. Okay. She walks up to the bard after some protestation upon being pushed, and let's see how she does. Oh, not bad. So they talk for a little while, and you can't hear most of the conversation except for one part where she's like,
But you're not cute. Don't get me wrong.
and then later seems to part on positive terms from a very confused looking young boy.
Yes.
I, I might be seeing him later this week. He said he's going to be in town for a while, and, you know,
Cool.
maybe I liked his music a
Well,
little.
no, if he treats you wrong, I'll kill him.
I told him you wouldn't be there.
Right. I won't be there.
Besides,
You can be there.
Yeah,
like,
you-
just make him forget that you were.
Piotr, we all know how well you are at following through that threat.
But you won't be there, right? Right?
I message.
We'll make
Steve,
sure he's not
I
there.
won't be there.
No. See, normally when you say that, you're there. We've done this. Happened with Mako. It happened with Tim. It happened with, a Leaf. And seriously, this time, just let me have the one.
All right. I actually won't be there.
The boys
At
like
least
her.
take Almir or
Thank you.
something with you. Oh wait, no. Lysta's leaving.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right, isn't it?
At least tell me where you're gonna be going.
Fine. We're going to sit over by the docks off the lighthouse. He says they look really pretty.
I love the way she said that. Oh my god.
Okay.
Might be at sunset. I don't know.
Give you a hard time. If any sea goblins come up and give you a hard time, just remind them who booted their leader in the face.
Yeah. You know I can take care of myself.
Yeah.
I always beat you in those wrestling matches.
All right.
Okay.
Stay safe.
The night wraps up. And you all go to
I
sleep.
do one thing, one short thing with Rhea.
Sounds like a personal problem. Hell.
Once we're back in our room, I pull out that toolbox again.
Nice.
And I go,
I was kind of boring the guys at the table, but it's the stuff I bought today, and I made something for you too.
What?
The other one was kind of shitty because I spent all my time on this one, and I
kind of hold out a like a bracelet that has kind of like a claw on it. It almost looks like a cat foot, but it's not a cat foot, but it's close enough. He goes,
kind of almost looks like a cat foot, but it's a metal bracelet, and I put it on your wrist. And this is a talisman I can create every day, once a day for free. So I'm gonna make this until further notice for you every day. So you have an owlbear talisman every day.
If you want, we can flavor
until
it.
I tell you otherwise.
We can flavor it as you just like channel your energy into it without necessarily
Into the
needing
bracelet.
to. Yeah. So it just like stays the same
That's
bracelet.
what I had in mind.
Yeah.
Just makes a new bracelet every day.
So
here's one for today.
once per day, you have the owlbear claw that you can use until I tell you that I'm doing something else.
Okay. It's beautiful. Thank you.
Cute.
Rhea just
Thank
starts
you,
to think he's taking the old one off of her at night. Here you go.
If I knew you were getting earrings, I would have made it to match. But yeah, I can make another one or something.
It's okay. They were really cheap. I just
No,
thought they were
I-
cute.
Okay. I like them.
Okay.
And then I think we
Awkward
both puddle
smile.
because we rolled a 2 on that chart.
Yeah. So can you explain the chart for people who aren't in our private Discord?
Yeah. So.
Oh boy.
I decided, because Ray has never really shared a bed with anyone before, that, sometimes people have obnoxious sleeping habits that they don't really know about because they're asleep. So Rhea definitely hogs the bed and also has to wake up to go to the bathroom like all the time.
Michi rolled on that same table, and his qualities are that he's an excessive cuddler and that he snores.
Hey, that's the two that I have in real life.
They're not bad traits.
Yeah.
Ask Evan. One time we shared a bed in a hotel, and when we woke up, Evan was just sleeping on the floor. 'cause he
100%
was like,
excessive cuddler.
He was like, you
snores.
cuddled me, and so I went to the floor.
Those are the traits
honest,
my dog has.
It was
Excessive
an
cuddler
aggressive
and
cuddle.
snores.
That's not the worst thing I've done.
You're like, okay, cool.
Wait, it's not the worst
Yeah.
thing.
I have to sleep alone.
You haven't cuddled a man. Cuddling a man to the floor is not the worst you've done. Got it.
I don't think we should say anything more on stream because this could be used as evidence.
Cuddling a man
that's
to the
not-
floor? Is this a wrestling match?
Okay.
I didn't mean anything
Sumo
like that.
and Joe won.
We're gonna go on break.
Cuddle him down.
No.
Roll in athletics to get cuddled.
Oh my goodness! Somebody needs to make like somebody needs to make a character and it's just based off
Grapple checks
grapple.
are now called cuddle checks into the future forever.
I would like to cuddle
giant is
this
trying to
off
cuddle
the
it.
cliff.
I would like to cuddle this so aggressively it cannot escape my grasp.
So long story short, it's annoying when Ray has to get up to pee because I'm an excessive cuddler, and it makes me cold.
But your snores are what wake me up and make me realize I have to go pee. So it's really your fault.
It's a teamwork thingy.
With that, we're gonna go on break. We'll be back in about 10.
Okay.
See ya then. Okay.
Hello.
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 Greetings, peasants.
Welcome back.
We stopped doing finger guns.
So-
That's sad. That was an era.
Just bring it up.
It can come back.
Bring it back.
It'll come back next month.
So, 2 days after buying the house, we get it demoused. Deratted. Whatever.
Yes.
Deratified.
No.
We get the Constitution ratified. Okay, cool. That night, I'm going to show it to Sasha.
Okay. Just for the benefit of the people who weren't around back then, remind us how you are clearing out the house, Lysta.
Lysta is going to be using pest form and turning into a cat and hunting the shit out of them rat mice. As an adorable
I'm gonna leave in traps and
little
shit.
kitty.
Yeah, can you roll your nature check just to make sure that you don't like crit fail?
No, that one always fucking fails me. So do my tiny ones. Let's go with this. It's all about which dice I trust. I rolled a 16 on dice, so that is a 33.
Yeah. You mouse the shit out of those mice.
Mouse.
Well, okay then.
Yes, I've got a plus 17 to my nature, so.
Yeah, you do.
I'm very good with the outdoors and whatnot.
Yes.
So we get the place demoused.
Mm-hmm.
We play a very
Yeah, we're gonna
intense
go
game
we're
of
gonna-
Mousetrap, the board game.
Very successful game. That night, I'm going to take Sasha for a walk, and I'll have the others come along too if they want.
Oh,
Oh,
I
no.
assumed that we would be in the house.
What do you tell us we're
like,
doing?
For like a
I'm going to say, oh, we're just going for a walk a little bit outside the wall here, past near where the brewery is. I'll give you a wink.
Oh God, you're not gonna rough up Billy, are you?
Don't worry.
Ray,
I'll
do you
come
want
with
to
to
go
make
walk?
sure Billy's safe.
Oh. Like I said, I thought we would all just be like, everyone else was in the house, just like ready for like the surprise party moment. Like,
That's better. I like that better.
Yeah, that's better.
with
Let's
like
do that.
cake and just like you walk in, everyone jumps
Right.
out, just like, ah.
Can we actually be trying to hide from Piotr? Because this party hides pretty well.
You want? I need to remember to turn the pedal off.
Yeah,
if
we
you
guys
want.
would know that you guys are doing this.
We actually surprise him.
That would be.
How did you get into my house?
I rolled a nat
All right,
20.
Dimitri.
32 for myself.
Yeah, that beats my DC by a bit.
I rolled a 19 on dice, so that is a 31.
I rolled a 16
my
on
DC by a
dice,
bit.
so that's also a 31.
I rolled a 29.
Well, I don't know shit.
You walk in and you're like,
Kills
oh
us
my God.
all in surprise.
We jump out and yell
Throws a
surprise.
knife at
Piotr.
each one of us.
It's a knife. Oh,
We'll have to resilient spear him inside one while he walks in, so he can't hurt
Piotr
anybody.
knifes Dimitri right in the middle of the forehead.
oh, that was an accident.
Milo's standing with a cake.
It's now splattered in Dimitri blood.
Okay. So you guys are planning something I don't know about, and I'm taking Sasha to see the place. Right, right down this row right here.
Okay, why are we in a random neighborhood?
To see
Ah, you'll
Piotr's
see,
secret
you'll see.
lover.
I know you've been spending a lot of time out. Are you just like, has it been at the brewery over there, or?
I have been looking for a new job, but I found something even better. I'll turn in front of the house, and here it is.
Okay. What? Do you know the person here, or?
Well, I would hope so.
Okay. I don't follow. You're gonna have to give me a little
I know
more.
the person who owns this house. It's me.
Walks up, unlocks door.
That's our new house.
Wait,
Silent.
but it's so big. What? Like it.
I mean, if you don't believe me, try the key.
She like takes the key from you and just like looks at it. Doesn't really like, her brain's still chewing on it. She just like sticks it in the door.
And like, you're not just trying to pin one of your weird nighttime locks actions on me, right? Like,
I have never framed you for one of my crimes, and I would never.
okay.
I take that as an insult.
I'm trusting you here.
Click.
Oh my goodness, who are you?
Damn it, Piotr! Wait, Milo, what the hell?
Surprise!
Surprise!
Yeah, surprise.
I throw confetti at them.
Oh my god, everyone's here!
I throw flowers.
Everyone's here?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, you didn't know?
I'm hiding over here.
Well,
Dimitri has a cake.
I mean, yeah, I knew they're planning
And
to
Smiling
I
at our
stretch
guys.
my tentacle arm into the kitchen and from 30 feet away grab a cake and bring it back.
that's something that I'm going to need to forget very quickly, but
He can help you with that.
You and me too, kid.
I can
Modified
help
memory.
you forget something if you want, especially if it's happened in the last 5 minutes.
Dimitri? Never
Just
took me.
kidding. I don't need to do that today. Anyway,
Does that mean there are other
happy
days that
house
you've done
day,
that?
I guess.
okay, look, so
Well,
I appreciate the surprise and all, but I have a lot of exploring to do. So like, I'm just gonna.
Don't
And then
worry.
she
we'll
runs
save
off.
at least one piece of cake for you, probably.
Probably.
Make it
Sasha,
two.
there's 3 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. Pick one of each.
Picks one's
I'm
on
gonna
the opposite
pick
corner.
this bedroom, but the bathroom attached to this other bedroom.
Oh, you just made the wrong call.
She takes the master bedroom.
Yeah,
when
she
you're-
takes the master
you're gonna say that, I'm
bedroom.
like,
You said
Yours,
you said
okay.
you had two. You said you had an extra bedroom.
Yeah. If one of you guys or any of you guys want to stay here, I have 1 bedroom and then obviously the living room if you want to stay while they're looking for a place or if he gets high.
Let me talk to Rhea later. Not tonight, but I'll talk to her.
Otherwise, there's one other house that we saw. There was a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, I think. Had a weirdly
There's
small
a
entrance.
bit bigger than this, but
Is it right next door?
No.
no. It's inside the walls of the city.
Yes, it's in a slightly
the
fancier
inner walls.
neighborhood. But cheaper than this place.
No,
There's
it was a
more
little bit more
expensive.
expensive.
Oh, was it? Okay.
It was like 3 gold more
5 4
expensive.
gold, so
Yeah.
Same, but different though.
The fun housewarming spell that I could cast.
Okay.
oh, thanks for the
Having properly blown Sasha's mind and having
Properly
given,
eaten some cake.
yeah, you all eat cake. It's a nice night. Etherin's there, just kind of standing in the corner awkwardly because I keep on forgetting about him.
Hey, Etherin, come have some cake.
Oh no, I
Are you gluten free?
Don't be. I will hurt
No.
you.
yeah, no, I wasn't going to.
My mother has scarred me.
Oh, it's just I'm not really into sweets. I'm just gonna. You all have fun.
or for me.
Okay.
All right.
The night continues. You all have a very lovely housewarming. Games, I'm assuming.
Indeed.
We play Mousetrap, the board game. Yeah.
And I try out a new card game I've been working on. Ever since I gave away my old deck of cards to Satina, I've gotten a new deck, and I don't have. They're not mocked, so I've been just coming up with actual
Wait,
boring mundane card games.
you had mocked your previous deck? Does that mean you're cheating?
No, they were like unique mockings. So they weren't Diamond, King, things like that. They just had. We didn't when we made them growing up. We didn't know what the suits actually were, so we just came up with stuff. And so I kind of stuck to that.
Marked on the side they should be marked, not marked on the other side.
Yes, they were still. We used them as playing cards.
Usually, when people say they've marked cards, it implies nefariousness.
Well, I know that. I've done that before, but not with that deck. But other games,
Yes, I only use marked cards for Go Fish. It always surprises the younglings.
Oh, you're good at Go Fish. Would you like to actually try someone who's considered a champion?
No.
Okay.
At Go Fish. Yes, I've won several competitions.
For Go Fish.
Go Fish.
Well, I'm a world champion at Connect 4, so.
I won every tournament we did every summer, so. The
Well-
orphan from across town was in their best.
The orphans across town.
The orphans in the old, the orphans in the new poor part of town. Just look down on them because you're part of the old poor.
What is happening with the game today?
It's the change in soundtrack. Definitely that. Nothing else.
It brings out our tangents.
Anyways, so wait. I mean, tonight's been fun and all, but are you still going tomorrow, Lysta?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You're gonna come visit, though, right?
And you guys are free to come visit me as well. I'll tell the guards, I'll give them a description of you guys and tell them not to shoot you.
Probably could in
That would be
a week's
most
time or something.
appreciated.
She looks at Piotr.
I'm sorry, who look?
Sasha looks at you
With reference to what?
meaningfully. Well, Lysta just said hey, you can visit.
Okay, I'm sorry, I thought I was in responsibility. Dimitri said. I mean, yeah, we can go visit. I just need to get
I mean,
this all settled here first.
Piotr will have to, be surrounded by elves, so we'll see how well that turns out.
I know, it's gonna be great.
It's all right. We have some very beautiful amenities there. Got very nice baths.
Milo perks up. Very nice.
Oh, Milo, this
baths,
place
you
has running
say.
water.
Oh, yes.
Well, not so much running water as natural hot springs.
Okay, you might be selling me on this elf city.
Wait.
I
Hot
also
springs?
like the not being shot on sight. That is
Yes.
quite high up there in things I enjoy about it.
Does that mean that it's really warm during the first part of the year?
What?
'Cause hot springs.
No, I see what you did there, but
Nice.
Wait, what do you mean? What I did there?
I'm going to look at Piotr.
No. A spring is when water naturally comes out of the ground. A hot spring is when the water comes out hot.
So wait, you could take a bath and then not be cold?
Yes.
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 Like at home.
She looks at Piotr with this look of utter betrayal. This whole new
actually.
lifestyle has been introduced to her, and you had kept this from her.
Actually,
Here, follow him
there's
to
one
one
thing,
of the
other thing I want to show
bathrooms.
you. I'll take her into the closest bathroom and I'll turn on the hot water tap.
What?
There's a hot water tap. I hope there's a hot water tap.
Sure.
What? I thought that this was just some weird rich person shit.
You're the weird rich
It
person
is.
Well, I mean, we
now.
Did
That was
find some
not-
pirate treasure, so
I'm gonna need a moment. Please wait outside.
I'm going to leave the bathroom and close the door.
Concerning splashing sounds.
She might be a bit.
I'm gonna rummage through my bag and pull out the towel that Dimitri gave me in that basket all those years ago, and then just like crack open the door and drop it off in there and
Months.
shut the door.
That's a blast from the past.
Yeah, I've given Rhea a lot of random shit.
Wow. Yeah, why don't you give me anything nice?
And then I'm gonna add to my shopping
You're
list
not
new
close
towel.
to as cute as Rhea is.
I don't think
Milo,
I've
if you
ever
want, you can go
received
take a bath.
any fruit from you.
Dimitri.
Oh,
I've been
missed what you
regularly
guys said.
bathing at the.
I said I don't
What'd you-
think I've gotten any fruit from you.
Oh, well. if
I
you
mean,
want
we were
some-
neighbors, so it was like easy.
What kind of fruit do
But
you
we
like?
did live together.
Oh, I'm
gotten
really
fruit.
big fan of kiwis.
Well, I don't know if they've got any at the market here, but I mean, I can look the next time I'm down there, probably in the morning before. Well, Ray, we're still going to the library tomorrow, right?
Oh,
I
yeah.
can stop by the market beforehand then.
I mean, it'll probably be gone before you guys get back.
Dimitri, a moment, please. For Matherin.
Oh,
I was like, who is this?
It's your father speaking from beyond
Yeah,
the
it's
It's your
grave.
father speaking now.
I'll follow him aside.
what is it?
I've seen what you do with the women that you give fruit. I hope I have nothing to worry about, right?
He smiles.
The woman I give fruit to. Yeah, but that's not like a power of mine or anything. They like girls like fruits. You
Just
should try it out sometime. I heard Lysta likes kiwi.
And then I'm gonna leave.
Room for that.
be sure to try that as you're walking away.
Awesome.
I just come back with a huge smile on my face, looking right at Lysta.
The night
Yes.
continues.
What is even today?
The night continues. This is our beach episode. This is our version of a beach episode.
I love it.
Don't worry, people are going to start dying again soon.
I love
Cool.
that less.
Great.
If we're on the next day, or are we? Or still on the same day?
So we're gonna probably like fast forward here soon. So if you have stuff to do, now's the time.
So we're getting to the end of the week here at the hotel.
Oh yes, you guys had to go find a house.
You guys
What
can
do
stay
we
at my place if you want, until you find a place.
House shopping, part 2.
Yeah, Rhea, I was gonna ask you later, but I guess, since we just brought it up, do you want to get a stay here at, Piotr's place, the two of us in the spare room?
I think we could do that for a little while, but I feel like Piotr and Sasha have, I feel like this has to be really special for them, and I don't want us to intrude for too long.
If you had seen their last place, yes, it is.
Well,
He never invited us over,
You know,
so-
like,
didn't.
not too long, like a month or so. I've just, I don't know the first thing about getting a place, really.
Yeah, no, I don't know that. I don't know that we want to buy anything here, because then, like, what would we do here long term? It's not really what I'm looking for.
No, I don't really
right
want
now.
to work
But
on a dock again. That's
yeah, I heard this town has a temple, but I don't know if they would want me.
You could go to.
I feel like we have
Yeah, and I
lots of
want
space to just choose what we're going to do from now on.
So I think let's see if Pyotr's okay or what's Milo doing?
Milo's probably gonna stay at the hotel for a little while, the inn, while he looks for a place.
Are they letting you do your thing there?
No.
I think let's stay with Pyotr for a little bit, but think about what we want to do for longer term. If he's okay with that, of course. And if Sasha's okay with that, of course.
Is a month at least okay, Piotr?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a reason I grabbed one of 3 bedrooms, in case the heat ever gets turned up again. We might want to all stay in one place.
Okay.
Very smart of you.
Sasha emerges from the bathroom fully an hour later. I'm assuming other conversations have been happening besides this.
But, like, can that not happen again, though?
Yeah.
I'd promise it wouldn't if it was up to me.
Fine.
It won't happen again.
It's been a long day. I'm out of sass.
Look, the bath soothed the sass out of her. Wow.
Let's try eating some sarsaparilla.
She
Wink.
might need a little bit of sassafras.
Michi's just kind of giddy at the thought of living in a house for a second. So he's like, his eyes are wet.
You're tearing up a
never
little
done.
bit there.
Sparkle eyes.
I feel that.
Nope.
I feel that, though.
So
I thought Ian was just getting really real with us for a second when he was like, I feel that though. And then he toggled on Sasha voice.
Yeah.
Yep. It is hard to remember whether it's on or off.
It's fair.
Or is it both?
Yeah, I'll drop 7 more gold for another 3 weeks, then a month for. That'll bring me up to 2 months in the inn.
Okay. Fair enough.
For only 3 more gold, you could be a proud homeowner.
It'll only cost you 7 silver a week.
9 silver a week.
No, thank you. As much as I appreciate that. Fine.
It comes
offer.
with a dog.
In bed that night, I'll lay there and cast clairvoyance a couple times for Ray and I, just to like look at different parts of the city from laying in bed, just because it's interesting.
It's like the D&D version of like looking at potential new homes on your phone on Zillow or something. Like, well, we
Or
could
just
look
like
at this
angles,
apartment.
different angles down Hollow Street and such.
I mean,
I
I'm
don't know
surprised
any other
that
streets, so that one and all the other streets.
Surprised you haven't stolen Billy Shake's idea and brought Rhea down to the docks at sunset. It's supposed to be very beautiful. By the lighthouse.
We look at the lighthouse.
That seems creepy. We clairvoyance the lighthouse. Yeah.
Aw, you guys watch the sunset from the lighthouse in bed from Dimitri's telephone.
Why are we in bed before the sun sets? This is not consistent
We're
with our
not.
lifestyle.
That's,
You know why?
we've been staying up pretty late
Ooh.
doing some goofy stuff, just like
Ooh.
How much of
like
it involves
with
the
the pig.
pig?
With the
How many
pig.
pig? Pyotr, is it okay if our pig is a house pig? It's your house.
There's a dual card trick that I've been trying to get Ray in on, so
I could
we're
build
working
him
on that.
a pig house in the yard, like a dog house, but
If-
for a pig.
We need something.
If he does his business in the house,
He's bacon.
No.
And you
He's
guys
not-
don't immediately clean it. He becomes bacon.
Well, he'd be great bacon, but no. he's
I will
going to
build
just
him
do
a
everything
pig
outside.
house
He's a
out in
trained
the
pig.
yard. Is he a trained pig?
Probably was.
He was raised by goblins.
Also, you've had
We
him.
found him 3 days ago, and he was raised by goblins. No!
Yes, but he's gotten along with Poof, and the illusory pig pops
Look
up.
at
to
how
us,
good
say,
friends
"Illusory
they
pig's
are."
been getting along with him.
I like to imagine that at that,
Oink, oink,
the actual pig just like lays down and does like a Yume sigh, or it's just like,
It needs
For those
to
out of the
roll
loop,
a wisdom
Yume is our
save
Shiba.
to disbelieve it or not.
She's
Oh,
she's a
God.
princess.
You should take a
Needs a
video
perception
for
check,
doing
my
a Yume side
I
and
mean,
post
you've
it to our
probably
account.
done this
Well,
to the
DC.
pig a lot. The pig's probably
It
just
probably
like,
fails. We don't need to roll for the pig.
Yeah.
I'm done with
It-
this right now.
This is a real pig to the pig.
Pigs
A real pig that disappears after a minute.
It's some
No,
pig.
illusory creature is me sustaining, so it's as long as I'm interested in the pig.
So 1 minute.
Still a horrifying existence.
Okay. We're moving on.
Making Meeseeks pigs.
Do we want to do Lysta's going away-ness, seeing her off from town?
Yes, we want to see her off when she leaves.
I think so.
Okay.
So we need to discuss our reunion.
Yeah. You all gather at the northern gate of town.
Bitches.
So you're going back home and to see everybody and do stuff, but you asked us to come, but do you intend on just staying there?
For a little while. It'd be nice to
See your
return
parents.
to myself. Yeah, see my parents, check back in with my druid circle. Check on all of the plants that I'd been trying to breed before I left.
Yes.
I had some really interesting ones in the works.
It's your breeder.
I
Well,
just realized
Don't-
you're
don't
the only
worry.
one in this group who's not an orphan.
Don't worry, Elavir has been took very
Did
good
you
care
just
of
say that
things
out loud?
in
No.
your absence.
Awkward.
Although it's true that everybody has been missing you since you left. I'm sure they'll all be very excited to have you back.
Are they going to be surprised about this development?
Let's just say we should approach it carefully.
Don't want to offend any spurned lovers, huh?
Right, yeah, come on.
Yeah,
I'm a little drunk, I'm sorry.
Among other things.
I don't really think I have to worry about the spurned lovers thing.
Oh, just Athrun.
Just
Squeeze
shadow
your
whisper
hand.
over there.
Looks down and to the right. You can roll a perception check if you want more insight.
Yes, please.
Natural 20
21.
for 29.
Okay.
Wow, I also rolled really well.
Wow.
32.
Wow.
Well,
Apparently I'm good at getting gossip and that's it.
28. That's a good one. I rolled
Same.
an 18.
Milo, did you roll or
I did not, but I can.
if you
It's
want?
important.
Insight. Let's see. My perception insight.
Mm-hmm.
That is a total of an 18.
Okay, so I think most of you got pretty good rolls except for Milo. So most
Mine
of you.
wasn't great either. I only got to 21.
Oh, 21. Dimitri, what'd you get again?
28.
28? Yeah, that's good enough. So most of you, except for maybe Lysta and Milo, catch on that like he's ashamed about something. It might not be women related though.
But maybe
Oh.
men related?
Men related. Got it.
Who knows? Could be anything.
He is an elf.
I don't know
Maybe
what that
he's
means.
something like
but
good looking lizard.
Dude would like to have a word with you. Sorry, unrelated to this thing.
Isn't that an island?
It's a continent?
What is a continent but a really big island?
A continent has a continuous tectonic plate below it. An island does not.
There we go.
Lysta, I know there's like magical ways to kind of talk to people, send messages over long distances, but I haven't necessarily gotten to that part in that book I have. But how would we let you know that we're on our way? Like if we were to come.
I have no idea, I'm going to be honest. You could try sending a letter. The person would just have to stay outside the...
I think the safest way is just us telling the border patrol, hey, we're Lysta's friends. We look like the people she described that you shouldn't shoot at. Also, we're here. You should probably tell her.
Just remind me to not have anybody in disguise or something when we run into them.
Yes, there shouldn't be any problem with you all arriving without forewarning.
All right, Catherine.
If only I had a way to put things into
Well,
scrolls.
Anyway, have a safe journey.
Ethan, you got pretty good at cards on the boats, but don't get too full of yourself. You only won like twice.
yes, twice and then those other times.
Right. I'll see you. Now I have to come up there and beat you in your hometown. So we'll see you later.
Of course. It's been a pleasure meeting you all.
Likewise.
It's been
I hope to
our
see you again
pleasure.
soon. Have safe travels, both of you. And then I'll stop being formal and just give Lysta the biggest hug.
So Sasha's been like waiting in the back, kind of like not really sure how to participate, and when you go in for the hug, she's just gonna like run in and dogpile on.
Yes.
I'm gonna miss you so much.
Oh, I'm going to miss you too. Keep up your
Milo will
practicing.
go and join in on the group hug.
Oh. Everyone gets healed.
We'll turn to the other two people
Piotr-
and gesture that they should hug each
Is
other.
this a
Piotr
public?
rolls his eyes
Is this a
and joins.
public place or a private place?
This is at the
Public.
gate outside
That
of
works.
town.
Okay, it's right outside town. Okay, I don't tentacle arm hug. I just regular hug.
Thank
Tentacle
fucking God.
Yeah, dude, I could go
Get
60
everybody.
feet around because they're 30
That's a
feet
big group hug.
each.
Everyone immediately stops hugging, stares at you.
No, at that point, it's a cuddle check for everybody.
He's gonna cuddle us to the ground. Full circle.
Exactly.
So
Okay.
good.
Oh, please.
Well.
Don't cuddle check me with your fucking tentacles.
I think I've seen that one. Sorry.
We have a long road ahead of us,
Yes,
shall we?
of course, yes.
Safe cuddles and travels.
You get just like a really weird look from Ethrin.
Oh, if he's giving me the look, I'm gonna wink back at him and just be like,
Kiwi.
This is just gonna like look confused.
Don't worry.
"Oh,
about it."
good."
Just like whispers that into your ear.
For some reason, I heard him say that in Antonio Banderas' accent. This is the "don't worry" at a whisper. Don't worry.
Okay.
And what
I
girl
shall
wouldn't
find
want to
you.
hear that whispered in an Antonio Banderas accent?
Well,
I don't know who that is.
The
One of the
voice
sexiest
actor
men
who
who's
plays
ever
Puss
lived.
in Boots
Puss in
Oh, yeah,
Boots?
you know.
from Shrek.
Puss.
That's him. That's his voice. The man is even sexier.
Oh, okay.
Do you ever see the Mask of Zorro?
I love
New-ish
Zorro.
one.
So, I'm gonna say no. The last Zorro I watched was on VHS.
It was a
that's about- that sounds
90s,
about right.
90s Mask of Zorro.
Oh wait, really? Oh, okay.
You've
hold
probably
on.
seen it then.
Yeah, but he wears a mask. I don't know what
it was
he
in
looks
good
like.
color, right?
He also.
It's also Antonio Banderas, and everybody knows.
Except for
And
Joe.
he takes
Joe
it
is
off.
no longer
Do yourself
part
a
of
favor and
everyone.
look him up later.
Now,
Or
when
now,
we
you
say
have to.
everyone, we have to say everyone and Joe to include everyone and Joe.
Anyways, you all, Lysta, you and Ethrin start on your long walk on the path out of town. You see the sun rising in the distance. It's very early in the morning. You need to set off first thing. You feel a very meaningful gust breeze sweep across the ashen steppes as you begin your journey home.
Cheese Hortus, keep your hands to yourself.
And we have some downtime.
Points at the breeze.
I think our next objective was library, and because and that was like gather info on plot. So I don't know if you want to begin that now or lead off on that next time or something.
Well,
Yeah, it's
depending on how far in downtime you want to get, I need to make some rolls to see if I can make stuff.
So
But
right now, it is the third scythe of the heat. We're fast forwarding through the dust, the twilight, and the harvest. So it's going to be like autumn when we pick back up.
okay, sweet.
And the way that we can kind of do this, and I think we'll pick up on this next time since we're getting short on time, is I kind of want to talk about or like take a look at sort of the things that you all are doing during your extended period of downtime. So maybe like a scene with at the library or whatever with Dimitri trying to look through for Desmode and stuff. I'm kind of interested in what Milo does with his clinic. And then also trying to start our way down the dark and winding devil's path to the seedy underbelly of Bottom Bay.
To find my dad?
Yeah. As well as
Also-
potentially... Yeah,
Also, I'm gonna try and rogue things up.
yep. Get some connections. Get a guy for the things.
You gotta have a guy.
Yeah, you know,
Guy the guy.
always gotta have a guy.
Yeah.
Get a guy, the guys up.
Gotta get guy the guy to get you guys when you need a guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, in case
I
you
think
need a
this is
disguise.
guiding out of hand. Oh God.
Oh no, oh no.
Yeah, I think this
I'll
Not a
cast
guiding hand.
guidance.
Get these guys to disguise you guys.
Guys in disguise.
But don't forget to disguise your eyes, guys.
yeah, I think those are gonna leave it though. Since yeah, it's about that time. Come back next week for all those things. Also, streams on Tuesday involving me on Tuesday at 2:30 PST. No, I'm just switching it. 3 PST, and then I'm starting off a game of Pathfinder Kingmaker on Fridays at 3 PST. So
Ooh-wee.
I'm also in a another show that's being streamed on Corey's channel, which is called Triumph and Blunder, which is going to be starting next month in September, available on Sunday evenings. I believe it'll be streamed live come mid-September at about 8:30 p.m. So after you're done watching Ian's thing and you're still interested in more D&D type fantasy stuff, but this is a cyberpunk world, watch us.
yep.
Go Tradish to Cyberpunk. Boom boom.
Anyways, thanks for joining us.
bop.
We're signing out. See you next time.
Bye.
Later.
Pew, pew, pew.